days rolls into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years, the desire of Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola's administration to make life more meaningful for Lagosians and ensure sound infrastructural development of the state is being continuously pursued with vigor. For an administration that has consistently professed its people-centric position, this desire, manifested through various initiatives, policies and programs being implemented across the state, is designed to open enormous vista of opportunities for the people. It is a demonstration of the courage of the present administration to lead the people to greater heights.
Our engine is on full blast and we are ready to run this race again faster and stronger than we ran the first time. How well we run this race will be evident in the number of your roads that we fix, in the number of your schools that we deliver, in the number of your markets that we complete, in the quality of water supply that we provide for you. And I assure you that you will not find us wanting.
As a result, therefore, the last 1,900 days in office have been very eventful, especially the last 100 days. To be specific, the past 100 days gave this administration another opportunity to push the frontier of its development agenda to a new level. Within this period, Governor Babatunde Fashola inaugurated various projects designed to enhance the quality of living standard in the state. With an already established model that has brought considerable improvement to security of lives and properties in the state, Governor Fashola strengthened this position with the acquisition of new patrol boats. Fitted with advanced weapons and tracking aids, the new acquisition effectively completed the security triangle coverage of land, air and water for the state.
That is where we seek to be, a safe city where people can live, work and play and bring up their children and also bring their money to do business. Safety, therefore, is a major call for this government.
Since the promise of massive development of inner roads, a decision that followed the huge success that attended the reconstruction of major roads across the state, the administration has embarked on reconstruction and redevelopment of different streets to ease movement of goods and services and make commuting more convenient for Lagosians. The delivery of this project was kick-started with the formal handing over of 13 completed ones in Alimosho alone. They include Old Ota Road, Shasha, Orisumbari Ejigbo Road, Association Avenue, Agodo Community Road comprising 5 streets, Rufai, Yekini and Church Streets. The focus on inner roads and streets will no doubt address further the deficit in this critical infrastructure and improve transportation within the state.
Our work continues, of course, but you will agree that driving through some of this road network now, you will see the conditions those network of roads were in the program. Red earth, unmotorable. Now they are tired with drainages and many of them with street lights. But we are seeing activity. Driving through this community, I'm seeing businesses open up. I'm seeing fast food centers opening up. I'm seeing petrol stations opening up. So Alimosho is coming alive. The promise that this place holds for Lagos is enormous. We are almost concluding the master plan that will bring a big mall like the mall at Ikeja and the mall at Lekki to Alimosho. We promise you that we will move from the highways now to come and fix your inner city roads. These are those inner city roads that I promised you, and there is still more to come.
Association Avenue and the Community Road, all in Alimosho local government, began on May 2012 towards happy watering, improved poverty values, prosperity of life, and a very, very educated standard living in this community.
As the state's public schools continue to regain their lost glory through improved teaching and learning and encouraging results, the administration is more determined to sustain this performance progression. To this end, Governor Babatunde Fashola, in marking this year's Governor Education Award, gave out 256 million naira at 2 million naira each to 128 public secondary schools under the Eko Secondary Education Project, along with the graduation ceremony of 6,467 students from the state's 5 technical colleges.
We used to see it as the inferior education. We are all wiser today. It is not inferior education, it is parallel, if not better education than the orthodox education that we know. With your certification under the National Board for Technical Education now, you have the equivalent of the West African School Certificate GC exams in your hands, which means that you can also go to university if you choose to. And I will encourage as many of you who want to do that to do so. It will develop you, it will increase your horizon. We now come to a milestone. Our government technical colleges are beginning to graduate their products. This is the result of many years of hard work. Our graduation ceremony today is a culmination of our resolve as a government to develop and encourage technical and vocational education. We recognize the knowledge gap in this area brought about by our collective overdependence on university degrees over the years. But those degrees have not matched the demand from our society. And therefore, whilst there are jobs, there is unemployment. It is because the town where the jobs are needed is not speaking to the gown in the schools where the skills are being trained. Today, the town is now meeting the gown, and the gown is supplying what the town needs, and therefore we expect to see economic prosperity.
Governor Babatunde Fashola also commissioned the ultra-modern Samsung Engineering Academy, built by Samsung Electronics through the Eko project. Located within the premises of the Government Technical College Agidingbi Ikeja, the academy is designed at producing highly skilled young technicians for a diverse range of electronic products.
To the glory of God, I unveil this plaque to commemorate the official commissioning of the Samsung Engineering Academy today, Tuesday, the 31st day of July 2012.
Although a cosmopolitan, industrial and commercial center, agriculture is fast regaining its pride of place in Lagos State. The potential of agriculture to generate food, employment and economic opportunities for large number of people has compelled the present administration to focus on its development. Within the last 100 days, 7 outstanding projects were accomplished in this sector. Governor Babatunde Fashola inaugurated a 20,000 metric tons integrated rice processing mill at Imota, capable of processing 2.5 tons of paddy rice per hour. The ultra-modern poultry farm estate in Erikorodo in Ikorodu, equipped with a fully stocked 10,000 birds capacity mechanized broiler house, 1.5 tons per hour feed mill, and 2,000 birds daily capacity poultry processing plant to service the estate.
Support of our farmers and in pursuit of our commitment to agricultural development, this scheme commissioned this 10,000 capacity per day boiler house.
Thank you. Start in that particular place. Once they are older, they will spread and take over the space. With this, the productivity of the birds will be enhanced, so we have better chicken.
Also, 4.6 kilometers farm access road network was commissioned within Ikorodu Fish Farm Estate.
The road before, especially in rainy season like this, very bad for us. But since they've worked on it, we have been enjoying it very well. But like before, sometimes when we are going out, we used to off our shoe with pure water in hand. So when we reach the gate, we now wash our legs and go our own way.
60 new refrigerated eco-meat vans were used to replace the aging air-cooled ones. A new cooperative college to provide avenue for cooperatives to acquire relevant knowledge and skills in cooperative practices. A new set of 100 trainees were inducted under the Agricultural Youth Empowerment Scheme, Agric Yes, while the Growth Enhancement Support Scheme, GESS, an arm of the Agricultural Transformation Agenda of the federal government, was launched in the state.
We must turn agriculture into a business. Agriculture is not a way of life. It is a business. Your Excellency, the Governor, I must really commend you for the tremendous amount of effort you're putting into Lagos on many fronts. First and foremost, you come to Lagos, you see the economic, social, infrastructure change going on in Lagos. This is not the old Lagos you used to know. This is a new Lagos, a pride for Nigeria. But beyond that is some of the programs that you put in place for agriculture. You have a special accelerated agricultural growth program. It's a well thought out strategy to take advantage of local markets. You know, in Lagos you have a population of 14 million people. Spend roughly 3.5 billion naira every day buying food in Lagos. And your governor is smart. And he says, how can we make sure that we expand expand the amount of food that we actually produce here in Lagos to meet that? And that thing is the special agricultural accelerated agricultural strategy, is to move that from 10% to 25%. This state has a very good program on rice for jobs, where this state has over the last few years grown the amount of area under rice from 20 hectares thereabout to today about 2,500, and they're still growing.
The handing over of dedicated traffic radio station was another feat recorded by this administration. As a special project designed to improve commuting in the state, this station is already growing the number of drivers who are well informed right behind the wheels.
Why a traffic radio for Lagos? For us, Lagos is the powerhouse of Nigeria's economy. Time is money. If you spend that time in traffic, you are losing money. Now, we need, and we are, in fact, working on improving the transport solutions, providing a choice for people between rail, between water, and between land transportation. But sometimes we get on the road when we need not get on the road. Sometimes we can avoid making that journey if we have more information. Sometimes we can postpone that journey if we knew. Sometimes we can divert and change our route instead of going on route 1. And this is what we think that we can achieve with a traffic radio that helps you very early in the morning before you set out to have first-hand information of what is happening in your state, which road is free, which road will connect you to where is there a breakdown that last night is working on, and how bad the traffic has scaled back, so that you can make informed choices about how to get to work, how to get to your office, how to get the children to school, how to get them back home, and so on and so forth.
Glory of God towards safer and happier motoring experience and commuting experience in Lagos. We gather now to dedicate this building, symbol of our Lagos traffic FM, to the glory of God. Therefore, now cross this day to commemorate the official day of the Lagos traffic FM.
Along with the dedicated traffic radio, the expanded Muritala Mohammed Way dedicated corridor and Lagbus bus franchise scheme were launched. The two events marked another milestone in the provision of sustainable mass transit in the state.
What I just presented to the 6 or 7 gentlemen here was not a plaque. It was actually their franchise certificates. And I hope that as we take these photographs and I make this presentation to them, it will remind them of the obligations that they have signed up to provide a first-class service for the people of Lagos, to be regulated by the government of Lagos, acting through its agencies, Lamata and Lagbus. We are here because our partnership with private sector is working. And I thank all of the operators who have chosen to take a risk with us so that we can serve you. 3 years ago, we started the expansion of this road, the Muritala Mohammed Way. The layout and design was planned by the Ministry of Fiscal Planning and Urban Development. Budgets were made. 3 years down the line, we are here at this memorable milestone, because without this road, without the dedicated BRT, there will be no place for the buses to operate. I remember the bus 88 in Surulere, and I'm happy that students are here, because that was the bus I used as a child. And I hope that you can claim ownership of one bus and one route today that will take you from school to your homes. This is what we're about. A future that is brighter, that is better, and that is predictable for you to take over when we leave.
It particularly opened new opportunities for private investors. The services of 7 out of the 20 franchisees licensed as sub-operators on the Lagbus were officially flagged off. Altogether, the 7 franchisees added 304 high-capacity buses. This will operate on 12 routes in strict compliance with Lagbus operating standards. Lagbus itself injected 269 additional buses into its franchise scheme, as 135 buses were already operational. The inauguration of the route will thus lessen some of the difficulties commuters used to face along this route.
In fulfillment of this administration's promise to ease the transportation challenges faced by commuters, a dedicated BRT bus lane has been constructed by Lagos State Ministry of Works and Infrastructure from Yaba through Oyinbo to Idumota. We are all living witnesses to how the K2 Mile 12 to CMS BRT route has revolutionized the travel experience of Lagosians since its commencement in 2008. With today's launch, the good people of Lagos State, particularly those living or conducting business in Jibo, Yaba, Oyinbo, Idumota and their environs, will enjoy a similar travel experience using modern scheduled bus services operating on the dedicated segregated lane.
To cap the achievement in the transportation sector, Governor Babatunde Fashola signed into law a new bill that will regulate traffic operation and management in the state. The new law, the Lagos State Road Traffic Law, is designed to make citizens live better, as it will make the road safer and improve life expectancy. It will also solve environmental, public health and safety issues, including many of the insecurity challenges now affecting the state. Moreover, Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola commissioned the newly reconstructed Legislative Chamber of the Lagos State House of Assembly, designed and constructed to provide a more conducive working environment for legislators. The new structure is part of the determination of this administration to reposition the state's House of Assembly for effective performance. As the third arm of government, the new chamber also signifies the mutual understanding and the peaceful relationship that exists between these two crucial arms of government. This has been responsible for the sustained progress that the state has witnessed since the beginning of this democratic dispensation. Having gotten the right to host the National Sports Festival tagged Eko 2012, this administration organized Ibile Games to prepare the state's athletes for the coming national competition. It was a showpiece as various athletes slugged it out in their bid to adorn the state's color. Again, the mascot for Eko 2012 was also unveiled as preparations continues. In Lagos Island, the old Central Library converted to the e-learning center was inaugurated. Designed to improve the quality of education and improve access to information for various research activities, this project has about 3 million e-books in its digital library. It has a conference hall, video conferencing room, herbarium, reprographic, data and exhibition centers. In the last 100 days, Governor Babatunde Fashola joined small-scale entrepreneurs to mark this year's Tradesmen and Artisans Week celebration. It was an opportunity to recognize, encourage and appreciate the support and contribution of this group to economic development of the state. As part of activities in the last 100 days, Governor Babatunde Fashola sworn in Justice Ayotunde Adeola Phillips as the new Chief Judge of Lagos State. The administration marked the 4th edition of the Climate Change Club and Year 2012 Tree Planting Program. The stride for a beautiful environment continues with the clearing of shanties under different bridges at Ijora. This complements earlier efforts at Obalende and Oshodi. A new service charter designed to encourage professionalism, effectiveness and efficiency was launched for the state's public service. Without any doubt, the initiatives, policies and programs of Governor Babatunde Fashola's administration have been very effective in enhancing the socio-economic development of the state. The projects executed in the last 100 days are a demonstration of the commitment of the administration to continuously empower the people and ensure greater access to a meaningful life.